Hi, hello, and welcome to another video. So, it's actually Wednesday when I'm starting this. I have been pretty bad at reading. So I need to read like 300 physical pages every day, which is a lot. And yeah, I got a book. So, I received The City of Brass. So this is a physical book I'm going to read. So this is basically like 500 pages. So maybe I should try and maybe we should try and read this week. So read 100 pages a day from this. Just because then I'm done with it on Sunday, which should be pretty good, and we will be done with this one. So that means 100 pages here. And then I only need 2 other books where I read 100 pages. Then I did finish 2 books on Monday though, but both of them were really short, and none of them I really loved. So the first one is this one, Out of Comfort Zone. This one was Elevation, and this is like 2 short stories from Stephen King, and it ended up as a 2 stars. So I think one thing is that yes, a lot of people have said that this is not horror. However, it says under the horror genre on GoodReads, even though it's not a horror. It's not scary. It's not kind of anything. The reason why I gave it these 2 stars is because it was just not what I kind of expected. It wasn't. I just didn't feel like I got something out of the story. I just felt like, yeah, it's just in like the first story, which is the longest, you are following this man who becomes lighter and lighter. Not in his bodybuilding, but he kind of just becomes more and more like an air balloon, I almost said. Like, you know, like it, yeah. He still looks the same, but he gets lighter. And I didn't see the point. I didn't see the point in this story. And then the next one, I didn't see the point in that one either. I just felt like none of these had any point. And we all know that even before this, I have been struggling with short stories. And this one just didn't do anything for me. And yeah. Then the next one is for, you can't see that, but it's the pink one. And that one was for Loveless. Lullabies? No, not Loveless. Lullabies. Loveless is that one. The next one. Lullabies. And this is a poetry collection. I gave it 3 stars. It was fine. I mean, poetry are like really, I feel like it's really personal. Rather, you are going to really like it and connect with it, or you might not. I didn't fully connect with this. I mean, I liked a few ones, but then there were like a few ones that I didn't care that much about. But yeah, so 3 stars. It was okay. I mean, I can totally see why a lot of people were voting for this in the GoodReads Choice Awards, like 2015 or something. I can see why. It wasn't just it wasn't a new favorite, but it was really, it was a good one. So I've also started a new book. I've started The Last Chance Library. This one is for my TBR Co video that will be up like soon. I don't know what to say because I don't really have it in my head when it's coming up, but it's soon. So that one is really something that I need to work with. I will read 100 pages of that, so it will probably take me like 3 days, and then I will start on the next TBR just so I am done with those and have it up. So yeah, other than that, I do hope that some of my books are coming in like today and Friday, just because we are like next week, like the 17th and the 18th, it won't be anything coming in because it's a holiday. You hear holiday. So yeah, and then it's only Tuesday that mail will come in, and yeah, I just really need my books to come in so I am able to read them before the month is over, because it is said that they are supposed to come this week, so they really should. So yeah, that's kind of everything that I have. I do have one more book that I am going to start today, so I know my physical book number 2 or 3. So the one that I am going to start is Inked in Lies. This is the 5th book in the Fallen Men series. So this is about what's her name again? Lila? Is it Lila? I just need to... Yeah, Lila and Nova. So yeah, this is their love story. I mean, you can read The Fallen Man in like any order. You can read them as standalones. However, I love reading them in order just because you get more of a context. You meet the people that you are going to, see, just because, the main characters in the other books are friends with Lila. So you already know like snippets of her and Nova's backstory. Here you will get the full backstory of them. But yeah. So, I don't know which audiobook I will get to today. I have to listen to at least 2 hours of one. That should totally be fine, it's not a problem to listen to 2 hours, because I am doing things for like 2 hours, and then yeah, sometimes I get to more and sometimes I don't. So yeah. And like one thing why I have been a little slow with reading and everything, I am planning a few things that I hope I will be able to do once I move downstairs. Things will be much easier, and yeah, I just really hope that I will be able to do that. And yeah, I guess we'll just see if I am able to. That I am really hoping that I am, and yeah, I won't say anything more. So this is how the board is currently. I mean, I still have like, it should be like this, but it's not. So yeah, we have a few ones left. Will I be able to finish this board within the month? I don't really know. I am really scared just because I am so far behind on especially my physical books. I'm not behind on the audiobooks. There I am where I'm supposed to be. But now I am going to listen to my 2 hours of an audiobook. I just need to figure out which audiobook first. And then just see whatever we will get to. I mean, I might have to do a spinner wheel for my audiobooks because I cannot decide. So, it's Thursday and I have finished a book, and I've started another one and it's almost done with one. So, we're doing really well. So, the book that I finished was The Good Neighbor, which is for this green one, a nonfiction. So I say this all the time, I don't give nonfictions and memoirs any rating. So yeah, it was fine. I have never heard of this person, but yeah, overall I liked it. It was fine. It's not like a new favorite one, but you know, it was fine to listen to. I also started another one. I started Icebreaker, which is not on my TBR, but it's one that is going away on Sunday, and I really want to get to it. It's also one of my 23 books to read in 2023. So I just feel like I need to kind of get to it. So yeah, I will listen to probably like an hour-ish, probably every day after I have listened to what I need to. So I think the next one will be like Ring Shout or something. Just because that one is shorter and I'm not doing anything special today, so I just think I need something a little shorter to, yeah. That is what I have finished. I am 200 pages into the Last Chance Library, and then I started The City of Brass, and so far it's fine. I've also received a book. I have received Gleam, which is the third book in the Plated Prisoner series, and this one is long. This one is like 600 pages. So it's quite long, but they are really like interesting. And I feel like the plot is really thickening, and I am really curious to see where we are going to go in this series and this book in particular. So I don't have much else to say. I haven't finished anything, and yeah, overall it's just fine. I have to say, it's my physical reading is going a little slow, so I really need to pick up. I think that this weekend will be me trying to catch up on where we are. So just finish as much as I am able to. Like, I am like 600 pages behind or something, maybe 800 today. So I really need to catch up on where we are. So I will definitely try and finish as much as I am able to during this last few days and catch up as much as possible. So yeah. So today's plans are definitely to finish the Last Chance Library. That shouldn't be a problem. I have 100 pages left, and so far it's fine. That is for my TBR Co video. So far it's fine. And then I will read at least 100 pages in The City of Brass. And then I need to start Inked in Lies and just finish that. And I think once I am done with the Last Chance Library, I will start Daughter of Sparta, which is the last one for this one. And then just see how much I can be able to, you know, read now. And then, yeah, I mean, the next book that I am going to finish, start, will most likely be Gleam, because this is the one that I have received. Yeah, I don't really know how much reading I will get done, but I really need to get a lot done, so I don't really know how things is going to go. Hopefully I will be able to, you know, listen to quite a lot, and yeah, just as I'm finishing one, I will continue on with something else in, yeah, rather if it's a ebook or a physical book, I really need to continue on. However, I just need to be careful that I don't read too much of the same genre, because I can do that with romance because they are so easy and light and fluffy. However, with fantasies, I cannot read too many similar books just because it gets really, really heavy. yeah, I am going to go, and we will talk later whenever I have finished something. And it's just going to be really interesting to see, because I am definitely behind on a lot of things. I also need to watch a lot of YouTube today, so we just have to see how far we are going. I need to really watch like 16 YouTube videos today. Will that happen? I don't know. Probably not. So, I'm going to take off this one. So this was for the Last Chance Library, and this is a book for, yeah, TBR Co. So I'm gonna say 3 stars. I will talk more there. Now, yeah, it wasn't gonna a lot to talk about right now, but just so I am able to take them off as I am reading them, it's just easier to do it right now while I still have some time. And yeah, so we still have a lot of books to go, and I'm trying my best to do some reading today. And then, yeah, one thing, I might start the Daughter of Sparta today as well, even though I have read 100 pages so far. And things is going a little slow today, so I don't know how many pages I will be able to read today, but I am hoping to at least, I am at least getting to 200, because I am finishing the 100 pages that I'm thinking of in City of Brass. So it's just difficult to read a lot, just because I have some trouble with my shoulders. I am really stiff, and that leads to a headache, and some, it's just heavy to breathe, because I'm also really, really tired. So yeah, it's nothing dangerous, but it's just really tiresome. So yeah, I will just try and relax as much as possible, and basically see how much reading I will get done while watching, some TV shows and some YouTube. I have been able to watch one YouTube video, and yeah, let's just see how, I will be able to do this. I don't really know how much I will read today, but I hope to at least get like one more done. And then a book I haven't talked about is Dreams of 18. I am reading that on an app called Kiss, and I'm reading like a chapter a day. I haven't done that in some days, so I really need to catch up on that. But yeah, I think I'm done in like 20 days, and that might seem like a long time, but it's just, I read a little bit before I go to bed. So yeah, and once I'm ready to go to bed, I am ready to just sleep. So I can't read a lot, because I just don't feel like doing that. But I'm gonna go and read some more, and hopefully I will be able to finish something quite quickly. Who knows? That's me. Who knows how this will go? So yeah, let's see if I have enough breath to do this. I finished Ring Shout, which is this one for the Waiting Evil, and yeah, I would definitely say that it fits, because it's definitely an evil in there. So it's really interesting concept. It's a novella, like less than 200 pages, and it's basically these 2 different people, like you. One of them, like the demons, wear these white sheets like KKK. And It's really interesting concept. It was short. I gave it 4 stars. I actually couldn't put this down, and it was really interesting. And sometimes, you know, if I am really, really confused, sometimes I don't like the book. I was really, really confused, but I actually liked it. It's like I had no clue what was going on at times, but I still liked it. So, I got a book today. I got A Question of Holmes. This is the last book in the Sherlock Holmes series. So this is one book that I will read next month. So no, not next month, this month. Next week probably. So yeah, I basically, that is the only one that I read. One thing that I am actually, I've changed up my the prompts a little, just because icebreaker. I think it's icebreaker. It wasn't on my TBR before, but I have changed it up so it actually is, because it's one of my 23 books to read in 2023. But I just really wanted to read it now, and it's basically on Sunday. It's no longer on the subscription service that I'm using, so I really need to be able to, you know, get to it. So I have like 2 hours left, and so far I am liking it. I don't really know what star rating I will give it yet, but overall right now I am really enjoying it, and yeah, definitely can't wait to read like the last half of it, I would say. So yeah, that will have to be tomorrow. I hope that I will be able to read some more physical books. I've been bad at that just because I've been so tired, and it's been a struggle to sit up straight and read, but it's probably something that I really need to do. So yeah. So that's the plan. Like today, try and read as much as possible. Now, I don't know how much I will be able to get done, just because I was like, Friday, Saturday and Sunday I will try and read as much as possible. And then something came up today. So now I don't have as much time to read as I would have. And I don't feel like starting to read before. Like, it will be late. Like later, much later, probably like 4 before I am able to read, and then I am in not the reading mood. So I don't think there is anything else. I need to do some YouTube. I need to watch a lot of YouTube, but I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like doing anything at the moment. I kind of just want to sleep, but I am not able to sleep. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and see what else I will be able to do today. So I just finished Icebreaker, and I gave it 4.5 stars. This was so good. So following these two, we are kind of, yeah, dual perspective between, what was her name again? I don't remember her name, but his name is Nathan, and basically she's an ice skater and he's a hockey player, and it's basically their romance. It was really cute. 4.5 stars. So what I have to say, I love the dynamic between these two people. There were like a few places where you could see some miscommunications. However, they are still really young, so I can kind of get behind and see kind of the reasoning why. And yeah, the thing that I have to say, there was this girl's skating partner. He was a douche. He was kind of the bad person in this story, and in kind of trying to get between them in the relationship. They were overall really good at communicating, and yeah, it was just really good, so 4.5 stars. I felt like it was maybe a tad too long. That is kind of the reason why it kind of fell down a little, because I just felt like, yeah, it was a little too long. If it had been a little shorter, I would have really enjoyed it. I just felt like, yeah, it just stretched on a little too much. But that one is for this one, the audiobook, because yeah, I moved things around so I could have that one in an audiobook. So yeah, this will most likely be a book that I eventually will buy because it was really good. So yeah, like 4.5 stars, that is such a good rating, and I love the characters, and I feel like the person, like Aaron, who you clearly wasn't supposed to like, was really, he pissed me off at the things that he did. So there are definitely a trigger warning in like the, I wouldn't call it, I don't really know what to call it, because it kind of is eating disorder, but it is Aaron's fault, because basically the girl trusts Aaron really well with basically him giving her advice on eating, and basically with how many calories she burns, basically he has set up for her to eat too little, and basically she does eat too little until Nathan basically says that this is way too little. And yeah, so yeah, but I mean, with all books, always check out if there are any trigger warnings, if you have any triggers. I usually say that just I know that not a lot of people, or people like that you say triggers, but then again, they can be spoilery. So, and I might not catch up on all the like trigger warnings for a book, because I don't have any triggers myself, and I just find the more like hard ones that I can see that this is definitely a trigger warning. So I would definitely check out trigger warnings, but there are kind of like, I mean, she goes to therapy, and yeah, but overall I really like this book. And yeah, so for the rest of the week I really need to catch up on some physical reading, because I've been really bad at physically reading lately. I have so many pages to actually read, and definitely it's going to be tough to catch up. So yeah, definitely I need to do some more physical reading. And yeah, but overall, next week is Breath of the Wildathon, and I am participating, so next week's vlog will be that week of it, just because that's a weekly reading vlog, so it would just be easier to do that. But I have found a few books from my TBR on the board that fits for that, and that is really great. So I will tell you my TBR next week, and then we will read. And I mean, probably I will get to more than I have to, just because I need to read a lot. But overall, I think it's going to go really well. It's like three prompts, so 3 books shouldn't be a problem. I mean, I read more than that, but at least 2 of them are physical, and that is really good, and the last one is going to be an audiobook. So I am going to go watch more TV shows and then read some more. I am hoping to kind of finish City of Brass today. But if I do, I mean, I don't think I have talked about it at all, so let's just do that. So, here we have it, the City of Brass. So in this one we are following Nahiri, and basically she lives in Cairo, and basically she is kind of tricking people so she can get, so she can have a living. And then she basically summons a djinn and he takes her back to the city of Brass. So I am 313 pages in, so I have like 200 pages left. So I think that is very doable on what I will be able to do today. So hopefully this will be done today and I will have basically done myself a huge favor with finishing this. I will have read 250 pages, so I am done with like half a day. So I really should finish this and then finish loads of other ones, but I don't know if that will happen. So, but yeah, I don't know how this will end. It's really, really interesting so far, and I mean, will it be a 5-star? Probably not, but it's probably like a 4-star so far. So I think that's kind of it with this. It's really, really good so far, and I'm liking it, and I can't wait to read the 2 others. Now I don't remember what the next one is, and it doesn't say anything, so yeah, can't wait. Then get off one more here. I really need to get to some other books as well, but I think this will be my first like priority to finish this and then continue on with something else. So let's see like how today goes. I don't know how much I will get done, but hopefully a lot. I mean, I have already finished the book, and definitely if any one of my physical books has an audiobook, I will probably, once I'm done with all my audiobooks, start to listen to some of them. I know that a few of them I can do, like A Question of Holmes that I got yesterday. This one is an audiobook, so I can listen to that one. Could have done it with this one, but I didn't. I don't know how many others have an audiobook. I will definitely have to check that out. And yeah. So, hi, hello, and we're going to end the vlog, but I have finished the book. I finished The City of Brass yesterday, and this one ended up as a 4 stars, so I really, overall, really enjoyed this. So this one was for this one, which is the owned prompt, because I obviously own the book. So we still have quite a lot to be left. So yeah, overall, I think it's going, fine. I just need to check that I have taken off all of them. Yeah, I have. So basically, we are doing all right, but I still have a lot of books to finish, and I do have quite a busy month. Not a busy month, I mean busy in the, like, I do have a few things. So like next week, I don't know how Breath of the Wildathon will, work out, because we are getting visitors, so I don't really know about that. But yeah, did I tell you what City of Brass was about? Yeah, I do believe that I did, so yeah. Okay, but we are going to end the vlog here. Overall, I am pretty pleased with how everything is going, just because I have been not feeling the greatest. So I have to say, I'm not going to be, angry or sad if I don't finish anything. Now, I do have found a few ones of these that can be read as audiobooks, so I will definitely do that, just because I read audiobooks faster than normal ones, just because in a normal book I need to put down whenever I am doing anything else, but I don't need to do that with audiobooks. So, I'm going to go now. I hope you liked this vlog, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye!